Hey, welcome back. In this video, we will learn about the iframe element in HTML. So if I just go to the browser, this is our empty page here. So inside of MDN, the inline frame element. Okay, so the iframe HTML element represents a nested browsing context embedding another HTML page into the current one. So basically, when you want to embed another HTML page into your HTML page, you can use the iframe element. Okay. So here, as you can see, whenever we are using some sort of a map inside of the web page, we use the iframe element to do so. But it is not confined to the maps. We can make many things inside of the iframe. So let's get started. So what I'll do, I'll just open up the iframe. Okay, and here we are having the source attribute here. So here we can add some sort of an URL for our web page. So let's do https://www.google.com. Okay. Now, if I just save that and go to the browser, as you can see, something happens and it is saying like, hey, www.google.com refused to connect. So it is not something like, hey, you can embed any web page into your web page unless that web page allows that particular embedding inside of other web pages. Okay, so we cannot embed google.com, but let's go with this example.com. Okay, so copy and go here and paste it down here. Okay, hit save and okay, not this one. So what I'll do, I'll just do something like this, hit save. And now if I just go here, as you can see, the example domain, the example.com allows the other web pages to embed that particular web page, basically the example domain. Okay, so that is why we are getting the example domain here. Okay, which is awesome. So we can have many of the attributes. We can have the ID, we can have the title here as well. So let's add a title here. Also, we are having this frame border set to 0. We can just get rid of that. Let's add a title of something like iframe element. Okay, all right. So if I just go here, as you can see, nothing happens. So as you can see, the frame border was that particular border which was set to 0, but now we are having a border of the iframe, right? So okay, so now what we can do, we can go here, we can add the width and the height as well. Okay, so let's do that. So here is this one. So let's add a width of 400 and height of 400 as well. Hit save. As you can see, this is now a 400 by 400 width and the height. Okay, so we can do that. And then we are having the source which we have already set up, right? So now what I'll do, I'll just copy this source here. Okay, all right, and I will just go here. Instead of the example.com, I'll just paste it down here. Okay, so let me just go here. As you can see, if I just do something like this, okay, now word wrapping is enabled. So this is the source of the iframe. If I just do that, and now as you can see, we are having this particular map, which is awesome. Okay, and we can go around the world. To be honest, if I just zoom out a little bit, it is currently setting the map to London, but now as you can see, yeah, we can go to anywhere inside of this particular map. Let's go to United States. Okay, so New York. Let's zoom in a little bit, and there we go. So this is basically the OpenStreetMap. So you can use many other providers of the maps as well. We are having the Mapbox map as well, and so on. So we can do that. And also, as you can see, these controls are working properly as well. Okay, so this is basically the iframe element. So whenever we want to embed one HTML page to another one, we use the iframe element to do so. One of the other examples of the iframe element is, I will go here. So I will go to code pen. Okay. All right. So this is one of the other element. So let me just add a h1. Hello. Okay, as you can see, this is the one. So whenever you are working with some sort of an online IDE, so as you can see, this is the live preview of that, right? And I just have this h1 here, and which is saying hello. So this particular part, this particular browser window where we are getting the live preview is an iframe. So if I just inspect that, and if I just do something like this, and as you can see, this is an iframe. So whenever we want to do something like this or build some application something like this, we use the iframe to do so. Okay, so iframe in that way are awesome for these use cases. Okay, so yeah, so this is the inline frame element or the iframe element in HTML.